Hi and welcome to the DIY Retro channel. Recently, being at the DIY store, I spotted this beautiful glass brick. Honestly, I didn't even know that they still made them. Nevertheless, in this video, I'm gonna transform this beautiful piece of glass into an interesting, stylish lamp with touch of retro style, of course. And it's a Christmas time, so you can never have enough colorful lights in your home, right? So let's get to work. The pattern on the glass caught my attention first. The horizontal stripes have a very retro feel, which is probably why the glass brick caught my eye so strongly. As you can see, the glass has a layer of white paint applied. For my lamp project, this is necessary to remove it, so I removed the paint using wire brush on a cordless drill. Okay, the paint has been removed, so I can start wrapping the brick with RGB LED tape. For this project I'm using a simple LED strip with remote control. I chose one powered by USB, so the lamp can be powered by a portable power bank, preferably the one I made a few videos ago. The link to that video should be displayed right now. So I carefully wrap the glass brick around it with tape, of course so that the LEDs are directed towards the center of the brick. And this is more or less how it's supposed to light up. I have to admit, it's even impressive. Well, there's still a little bit left to finish the lamp, so I'm moving on. Now, in my opinion, it's time for the most difficult task, which is to make a casing for our glass brick, or rather I should say for our lamp. I will make the casing from pine boards that I bought at the construction store. I cut 4 identical pieces from the board. A miter saw is very useful here, as it is important that the cut sections are as identical as possible and aligned properly at the corners. Okay, the 4 boards I will use to make the lamp housing are ready, so you could even pre-arrange them around the glass brick for a moment. It looks pretty cool this way. I have to admit it has potential. A critical step in creating the housing, besides precisely cutting the boards, is also carefully screwing them together at the corners. In my case, I use mounting clamps, then using a cordless drill, I drill 2 holes at the opposite ends of the board, which will serve as a base of the lamp. I screw all the pieces together using a wood screws. I still need to make a hole in one of the side boards that will act as a power socket for the LED strip. I draw a rectangular on a side wall because the LED strip's power connector is rectangular. It is good practice to use a utility knife and make cuts along the drawn shape. This will help preventing tearing along the cuts when using a jigsaw or a cordless drill in my case. Now all that's left is to apply some kind of paint or varnish to the casing. In my case I use rosewood colored wood oil. Personally, whenever possible, I try to use wood oil instead of paint. A sponge or cloth is sufficient and you don't have to worry about leaving streaks on a painted surface. The applied oil is already dry after less than 24 hours, so I can proceed to the final assembly of the entire lamp. You have to admit, the rosewood color really does the trick. Regular pine boards look amazing and very vintage after applying this color of oil. Because I cut the boards for the enclosure slightly oversized, before placing the glass brick inside the enclosure, I wrapped it in about 3 layers of soft black double-sided tape, as you can see on both sides, so that the LED strip doesn't actually touch the wooden enclosure. Additionally, the tape will adhere the brick to the enclosure. After placing the glass block in a case, all that's left is to screw on the top board and permanently mount the power connector in a cutout. For secure the power connector, I use hot glue. And a finished glass block lamp look like this. And after turning on the power, it looks really amazing. Okay, wow. This simple project really does the trick. I don't know about you, but I love this lamp. I will definitely keep it. You absolutely must make something like this yourself. It really does the job. Honestly, I didn't expect it to look so good. For me, it's a mix of vintage and retro future, which is probably my favorite design. I absolutely love the light of this lamp. Damn, this lamp really works in life. You should definitely build one for yourself. Okay folks, that's all in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The project is rather easy. Maybe the only difficulty was fitting the casing boards together perfectly, which took me a while. You haven't seen this on a movie, of course. Nevertheless, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, give it a like, and see you soon in the next video on DIY Retro channel.